Hello YouTube and welcome to probably my third attempt at doing this. I completed this game, this mod when it first came out, when I think I started it the other day. But I've got big plans for this channel, and it includes completing all the game modes. So we're starting with showcase. I don't know how much of this I can actually show. I should probably show.
To Wrestlemania. Nobody knew exactly what to expect on March 31st, 1985. On this night, the industry stopped and held its collective breath. Would Wrestlemania live up to the hype? Would sports entertainment, the flawless mixing of WWE superstars with other celebrities from music, film, and sport, prove to be a hit with the fans? Every man and woman who laced up a pair of boots that night was taking a leap of faith, knowing that they would sink or swim as the event did. With over 19,000 people in the legendary New York arena that night, this would be the most important night in the history of WWE. Lucky for all of us, it was a success, and it formed the foundation for what is without a doubt the quintessential event of the year in sports entertainment. It has constantly grown, pushing the industry to the limits with every blockbuster encounter, every record broken, and then broken again. It's a destination, a fuel for the dreams that burn in those who hope to one day compete. Entire streaks have been built simply based on the results from that one event. Year after year, a simple point to a sign informs everyone that you're being challenged. Winning's always sweet. Winning a WWE championship is even sweeter. But for some reason, nothing can compare to standing tall on the grandest stage of them all. A Sunday night gathering at the arena has, over time, transformed into the monster two-day extravaganza that fills mammoth stadiums with people traveling from all over the world to be there. At Wrestlemania, one will experience the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, all done in the name of chasing glory. I'm Corey Graves, and I'd like to welcome you to the WWE 2K24 showcase of the Immortals. Here we will spotlight some of the biggest, craziest, most jaw-dropping, action-packed matches in WWE history. It'll be on you to retrace the historical footsteps by way of our showcase objectives and lead these titans of industry to victory. This year, as WrestleMania turns 40, let's look back at the journey to get here together and relive some of the most memorable moments from WrestleMania's past.
Can we talk about how this is the laziest attempt at a game mode that I've ever seen? I already uploaded this once last year and I got like 75 copyright claims and the video blocked. Anyway, I should probably put subtitles on. I'm not going to go above normal because I don't like the controls in this game. Right, so we're kicking things off with Steamboat Savage. Let's go. Do I get a video package?
The first
Why
WrestleMania set the
Madison
stage for
Madison
everything
Square
that was to
Garden?
follow.
All the way around the world. Now you know what it's all about, brother.
Celebrities were out in full force, showing that this was the place to be. WrestleMania 2 pushed the boundaries, taking place in 3 different locations: New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles, delivering 3 huge main events. But it would be WrestleMania 3 in 1987 that truly displayed WrestleMania's full potential. And for our first match of the 2K24 showcase of the Immortals, we go into the first verified WrestleMania Classic, the legendary clash for the WWE Intercontinental Championship between champion, the Macho Man Randy Savage, and his challenger, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Intercontinental champion since February of 1986, Savage tore through anyone who challenged him. That included a successful defense against George the Animal Steele at WrestleMania 2. A clash between Savage and Steamboat during a late 1986 edition of Superstars would see the Macho Man retain via countout, but that wasn't good enough. He would launch a vicious attack on the Dragon after the match, taking him out of action. Savage would attempt to duplicate the attack on Steamboat's friend, and former opponent George Steele during the first Saturday night's main event of 1987. Fortunately for the Animal, Ricky would make his well-timed return for the save, leading to the rematch between the two at WrestleMania. What transpired between the two combatants can only be described as art. A fast-paced, high-action classic unfolded in front of 90,000 plus in attendance, with both men coming so very close to victory on a number of occasions. Would Savage be able to turn back the challenge of his angry opponent? Would Ricky Steamboat get revenge? These questions would be answered over the next 15 grueling minutes. And when it was over, everyone in attendance and those watching at home knew they had been a part of something special. The two superstars would forever be etched in history following the match, with Ricky Steamboat finally putting an end to the Macho Man's historic reign.
We don't even get entrances. They couldn't even bother to do entrances. I can't see from here. I've been playing WWE 2K15 like recently. That's like the most recent wrestling game I've played. So already I've taken some athletes to the best. We'll return this battles as well. WWE 2K14 is like so much better than this. It's like not even like close. Where's that one? That's one. I should probably talk about what they've missed out from the 2K. So, Bradley did one from every WrestleMania. I think the later one's got 3 matches, but the later one's got 3 matches, but they missed out the Body Slam challenge between Andrew and Big John Studd. Oh, I almost forgot how to kick out then. And then they missed out the West Southeast? No, it's not West, I don't know West Southeast. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't add the steel cage match for WWE title from WrestleMania 2. Oh, here we go.
It was all action
real life
from the
footage.
moment the bell rang, and these two didn't give each other a second to rest.
I'm probably going to have to do a
Ricky
slideshow
Steamboat
of this
fighting
to
to
catch
avenge
up
a
the actual footage.
career-jeopardizing attack months earlier by not only defeating Savage in the ring, but also ending his reign as Intercontinental Champion.
It's just lazy,
The
isn't
aggression
it?
was almost uncharacteristic from Steamboat. Was Steamboat too angry? And would that lead him to making a costly mistake? Was Steamboat too focused on hurting Savage and not on winning the match? Had the Dragon taken enough time to recover in the first place, or had he rushed back in the hopes of humiliating the Macho Man under WrestleMania's bright lights? Surely the presence of Miss Elizabeth's not-so-secret admirer, George the Animal Steele, was going to be a distraction to the Macho Man, who would look to keep Steele away from his manager at all times. Could Savage shut all that out and lock in on his challenger? Despite the external factors, these two appeared to be firing on all cylinders once they settled in. There was a real sense that this match could be, and was going to be, something special. The fans were captivated by the constant back-and-forth battle, with no one really able to maintain any type of control in the early portion of the match. The Macho Man appeared almost thankful to get a moment to himself after dumping
I could be
Steamboat
wrong,
back
but
to the
is
floor,
it
letting you know
easy
that
to get
Savage
someone in
understood
again
he
who
was in a
first
fight,
died?
unlike any
Because
other he'd been in before.
Macho was,
Things were
man was
only getting started.
DLC. I had his DLC in WWE 12. WWE 12 came out, what, just a few months after? And George the Animal Steele won part of this match in 2K14. So, maybe it is. Also, one thing I think they've made a mistake with these games is putting so many legends in. Like, I prefer just I'm not sure whether it's just easier to get more, that's why they're little legends. But I think around about 2K, like when they took Showcase out originally out the main game, not including DLC, I believe they is when they introduced the VC system, like 2K17, I think. I think that's when they got more. But now that Showcase back, they should just leave it to Showcase unlockables, especially when they're as long as this one is. I think it's what, 21 matches. Like, you don't even. I does not care about all the Wrestlemanias. I can remember looking at the. That was terrible. I remember looking at the. Like, as the closer to the game got to release. The closer we got the game got to release, I kept checking what matches we were now. They put Muhammad Ali in the game, which made me think they were putting the WrestleMania 1 main event in, but they didn't. It's just there just because I did get put in the Hall of Fame to be fair. So I guess that's why. See what happens when I was concentrate? Just get battered. I feel like I'm not reversed. Like that. I've actually never seen this match. I probably want to because I'm using my brother's Netflix account and I want to go back and watch all matches. I tried to do it out to the pay-per-view every day until I realised that I can't really dedicate 4 hours of my life to watching wrestling in one day. Like every day. Like I'll be watching the Rumble, but I can't watch like 30 Rumbles in a row. I can't watch like 30 Rumbles. I think I made it to like day 5 or something like that. That's one button. Good. Getting better at reversing now and working out my timing. Is that not in the middle of the ring? Alright then. I guess it's not, but why have you got to be so specific? Why is that it?
The Macho Man was trying everything, and that included fighting dirty. But Steamboat continued to have an answer at every turn. Steamboat's counter wrestling had smothered Savage's offense, and the building frustration was obvious on the face of the Macho Man. In a match this closely contested, one small mistake can be a game changer. And Savage's frustration led to him making a big one. Charging at Steamboat.
I'm pretty sure I said this the original time I recorded
finally
this.
had a huge
There's
opportunity to
nothing
pour on
better.
the pressure
No
and
need
put
to
Savage away.
cut real life footage. I'm going to get into this in case. Like, all that was just the counter from back seat trap and the back body dropped to the outside. Oops. Pretty sure I did try my rise in this game, I said. Yeah, because I had the ambulance. And my rise, that's something I want to do, but I'm going to do the what do you call it? I'm going to do like the main story mode, so the showcase modes with WrestleMania, going all the way back to probably SmackDown quickly now. A lot of them I do have to buy again because I either sold them or they're just offered from Working Car or whatever. Like I just ordered 2K14, that should be coming in any time today. So I'll do the main games then So I'll do the main games and then I'll go back and do like For example, my rise last my career through all the games. And then, and like GM mode is actually, whether I'll do this, these GM modes or the recent ones, probably not, but we'll see. One thing I do know, I'm going backwards in game, but we'll be out of order because I will inevitably end up doing 2K15 the moment that comes out. If I get it, that is. Because I haven't played this game much and I played that just to go to it. Okay. This game has been a kind of a reality check, man. Not bad by any means, I've just been trying to do so much stuff that I've not really had time to just play it, just as a role. Like, I've done like so much stuff that you haven't even seen yet in this game. I'm sure this is probably my first video on it. No, it's not, no, man. This is probably like my first, I've tried to do so much stuff and just haven't even got round to it. Mainly through laziness. Because the main that's a promises that I can't keep. Like based on last year I said I was going to upload a video every day. Yeah, the right mess of that one day in.
Intercepted by George the Animal Steel. Macho Man choosing to retaliate against Steel instead of getting back to Steamboat.
Why can't they just include real life comments here? I don't care about Corey Graves.
A then record Intercontinental Championship reign comes to a bitter end for Savage, who wasn't thrilled about the manner in which he lost. And Steamboat's counter wrestling remains the key to this match.
There's so much censoring going on here. Like I saw a clip that says that in 20 years they'll include the current product in showcase mode.
Over 35 years later is still a certified classic.
And they'll have the Prime logo in the middle of the ring. That'll probably be censored, along with any rest of the fight. It'll just be a pixelated screen. If anyone actually used like George the Animal Steel on this game, that's very interesting to know about.
And the Animal's elation is easy to see as they're carted back to the locker room. Put this match on a loop and I'd never get bored. I love Steamboat versus Savage.
Savage, Miss Elizabeth, Steamboat, and yeah, I guess I'll go through it now. I need toilet though, so I'm going to let the video package play out.
The clash between the Dragon and the Macho Man was a jaw-dropping battle between two of WWE's technical masters, an instant classic by all measures. But when the dust had settled and after the smoke had cleared, after Steamboat was carted off proudly holding his Intercontinental Championship above his head, the realization set in. We still have Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant. Featuring two of WWE's biggest stars at the time, this was the headliner that brought those 90,000 people together in the first place.
Everybody has their best day at WrestleMania. That's the creme de la creme. WrestleMania, main event, there's nothing else in this world like it.
Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant were great friends for years. Andre famously poured the bubbly all over Hogan when he captured the WWE Championship in January of 1984, and the two were nearly inseparable from then on. The two would be presented with trophies in separate weeks. Hogan was given one for reigning as champion for 3 years, while Andre received one for going 15 years without losing. For both ceremonies, Andre was not his usual self, first noting to Hogan that 3 years to be a champion, it's a long time. And ultimately walking out of his own trophy celebration
This match
Hogan
is
arrived
terrible,
to
apparently.
praise Andre's accomplishments. The world was
I've never
on
seen
edge,
it because I'm not
waiting
really
to
interested
see
in
what
watching a whole
comes
program
next.
match.
Soon after, Andre would appear with Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Wait, what's going on here? Hold on, man. What are you doing with him?
Heenan had gotten to Andre, fanning the flames of resentment that burned inside.
Did you ever once in your life offer him a championship match?
A heartbroken Hogan tried to reason with his friend, but with one move, yanking Hogan's chain from his neck, it was clear there was no turning back.
There's nothing else like getting in the ring with Andre the Giant. It is the great unknown. When you get there and you're with Andre the Giant, you're outmatched, you're outsized, you're outpowered. It's an uphill battle, so you have to fight from underneath. You have to have everything in sync, body, mind, and soul, to survive fighting an opponent like Andre the Giant. When I slammed Andre the Giant, I was surprised how the crowd reacted. 94,000 people lost their breath and gasped.
I even get that right.
It overwhelmed me in the ring. It's etched in stone. It's just overwhelming how many people every day approach me and talk about WrestleMania 3.
Now it's up to you to do the impossible and defeat Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3. It truly is the irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
It was more of a moment than the match. According to Hogan,
It felt
Andre
like
had
time stood still once the bell
116
rang.
beers
And
before the
Hogan and
match.
Andre approached each other
What
in the center of
absolute
the ring.
bollocks.
It was finally here. The reason all these people were in the arena. The dominant 3-year WWE champion and the man who'd gone undefeated for 15 years about to collide. Who would strike first? Everything was amplified here. Andre's shove felt thunderous. Then, everyone held their breath when Hogan tried and failed to body slam Andre, nearly losing the match in the process. Could Hogan slam Andre? Would he try it again? Did he hurt his back or his knees in that failed lift? Andre, thinking he'd won the match, would have to recompose and get back on the task of taking out the Hulkster.
This match was also on 2K4. Ooh, Jesus, 2K14's 30 years of WrestleMania. I wonder what it's looking likely that the 2K15 showcase, not 2K15, 2K25 showcase is going to be Roman Reigns, possibly his title reign. But it's lasted so long, I don't know how many people he's faced are actually still with the company. Like, we can't do the WrestleMania 37 triple threat because that included Edge and Bryan. Can't do his match with Cesaro, I think he faced at that time. Maybe it's not that many. We can do both Cody matches. I also want to do the WrestleMania 4, and that all seems like quite fun. The most fun I've been wrestling for like 4 months. Watching that WrestleMania 4 and main event. My God. You know, when someone moves as slow as Andre, you struggle to time to it. Where are you going? 3 rebound attacks. That move looks weird. Yeah, there's no chance he's ever hit tossing Andre. 3 rebound attacks. That's not a rebound attack. What's he doing? I've got no interest in watching this match. Andrew's just an absolute beast. You can't do all to him. It's only normal difficulty. Sleep on it. How do you drag? I forgot. There one. Oh my god, I know what I'm doing. I need to find the I'll turn off the next episode. Go reverse now. Just kicking a bit. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but nothing to the match with the winning. One thing that made these showcase worse is the amount of objectives you have to do. Criminal is different.
Hogan had dealt with bigger opponents before, but really seemed to struggle with Andre's size and power advantage. Every shot Andre landed crumbled Hogan. Andre had just been dominant to this point, but an ill-advised trip to the ringside area would see Andre make his first real misstep, throwing a headbutt at Hogan that only ate ring post.
Follow against that.
With little success in the match to this point, Hogan would look for a pile driver of all things. But Andre easily backdropped him to the floor. If Andre could shake off headbutting the ring post so quickly, what was it going to take to keep him down for a 3 count? Hulkamania was looking to be in deep, deep trouble.
Nice. I actually never know how to do it.
That moment where Hogan finally takes Andre down with the clothesline and seeing Andre timber to the mat, that's when it seemed like Hogan winning was a real possibility again. But he had to act right now or Andre would recover. Bobby Heenan screaming at Andre while he's down let you know the brain knew it too. And then you see Hogan start shaking his arms and you're just thinking there's no way. But there is. And then it happens. Hulk Hogan lifts Andre the Giant up and body slams him. Nobody thought he could do it. One of the most magical moments in WWE history. Hogan was in full control of this match.
No, don't. God's sake. Sit down, Ben. This has gone horribly wrong. We'll just drag him into the middle of the ring. I just got up. Might as well. Switch the leg drop. You say? Oh, then I just kill him. That's how big Andre is. He just ended up in the ropes when he was basically sent in the ring. What I do really like is the animations. Get in the ring. That's the right one, it's to do. I wonder if I could just rewrite history and make him tap out. Oh, I know I could have. I think he used resilience, so. I should probably drag him because of how long his legs are. There we go.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Heavyweight Champion.
I don't even have faith on them because I can move the top. I'll get rid of the menu movie, that's it. It's looking up. So that's where we get Wrestlemania. Really.
And WrestleMania 3 ends with real American blasting, a Hulk Hogan pose down, and Andre the Giant and Bobby Heenan stunned in their failure. One of the most important matches not only in WrestleMania history, but WWE history itself. Up next, we jump ahead to WrestleMania 5 in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Those with tickets didn't know it as they entered the venue that evening, but they were about to witness one of WrestleMania's biggest upsets take place right in front of their eyes. The Ultimate Warrior captured the WWE Intercontinental Championship at the inaugural SummerSlam in 1988 by blitzing the Honky Tonk Man, ending his record reign in a little over 30 seconds. Since then, he seemed unstoppable, a lock to become WWE Champion one day. Two people who were not impressed were ravishing Rick Rude and his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan. The 1987 Slammy Award winner for Best Body felt the Warrior was nothing special, both in-ring and even in terms of physique. This led to Rude challenging Warrior to a super pose down at the 1989 Royal Rumble, where the winner would be decided by the WWE Universe's approval. Pretty quickly, it was clear that the Ultimate Warrior was going to be crowned the people's choice, and Rude was livid. He'd launch a vicious attack, bringing the competition to an abrupt end. That would lead to the signing of the contract for the two to compete in the Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania 5, and the world felt that Warrior would destroy his brash challenger. But Heenan and Rude were more than prepared for the champion. Heenan was desperate to have WWE Gold in his vaunted Heenan family ranks, and he knew that the Ravishing One was the right man for the job. They told anyone who'd listened that Rude was going to beat the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania, and now the time had come. Had they backed Warrior into a corner, or were they about to realize they'd bitten off far more than they could chew? That's a question only you can answer.
Warrior wasted no time, rushing at Rude the second he entered the ring. There would be no feeling out, no tentative lockups here. Warrior was here to make Rude pay for what he'd said, and especially what he'd done. And he was going to do that with some of the freakiest power ever displayed in WWE. The way he absolutely manhandled Rude was a sight to behold. No one had done this to Rude before. All the confidence had been drained from the faces of Rude and Bobby Heenan, as Ultimate Warrior had steamrolled his challenger in the opening moments.
I was just looking through Rick Rude's video game history. I have no recollection of him being in 2K19, 2K18, and 2K17. 2K15, I believe he was part of the Path of the Warrior DLC. I don't think it was this match, it might have been the pavement thing. That's in there, but not 100% clear. I've never played that because I didn't buy DLC. I think 2K put it delisted, as I said. So the only DLC from 2K games I've got is 2K17 Enhancement Pack, which has Shinsuke, Apollo Crews, Nia Jax, and I think that's about it. And I think I got Goldberg in as part of you know, the codes that you used to get. Video games. I believe 2K15 it was Sting, 16 it was this, but first I got the Goldberg. Yeah, I've got it. It must have just been like BC. Oh no, when did he go in the Hall of Fame? I believe he was part of one of the Hall of Fame's first. I don't remember which one it was.
Rude had struggled to this point, but his luck was going to change in an instant. Warrior hit the ropes 3 times before attempting his big splash, giving Rude just enough time to get his knees up and block the attack. Big time ring awareness shown by the Ravishing One to keep himself in the match. Rude needed to take advantage here because his opportunities for offense were few and far between.
Some more damage. I don't know how damage. Oh, it was not stunned. I've never had to use the pairbacks in the game. I'm pretty sure one of these if you want one, got myself BG for it. No, very hard over. Yeah, I wanted him watching was on my laptop. So it must have been 2K18 DLC because I was checking there. It's checking 2K17 DLC, so it must have been 2K18. Honestly, I wish I had access to that DLC. I'm pretty sure you can get it on Steam, but I don't. But one, I think to get Steam keys is extremely expensive. As well as I don't think my computer on my laptop's not good enough to be able to run a full game. So I don't know if it's available. I think on Steam you do just get all the DLC like in general, but I don't think my laptop's capable of running not only an entire game, but also recording as well on OBS. What is out there? How do you even... I'm going to need to work this out. I'll stand this move over and over again. I don't know what I'm doing. That was easy. Oh well, it would be good if it didn't reverse it. Yeah, you're not beating me here. Tear down. Just stay down. I've completely malfunctioned there. Stay down. Oh my god, just stay down. Oh, that was a clean counter. Reversing that. I genuinely can't block him in the submission. I just power drive you where you stay down. It's stunned now, so at least you can't reverse it.
Rude looked to put Warrior away with the Rude Awakening. And then Warrior just powers out of it. Pushes Rude's arms away like they're nothing. No one had ever seen that done. All the momentum now with the Warrior. And he's looking to punish Rude a little bit more before ending the match. Rude looks completely out of it. And even Bobby Heenan looks flustered. Rude is trying to survive, trying to escape, but Warrior is relentless. Warrior's throwing Rude all over the place when it happens. One last act of desperation from Bobby Heenan turns this match on its head. He trips Warrior and hangs onto his boots for dear life. Warrior can't kick out. Just like that, Heenan and Rude have stolen the Intercontinental Championship from the Ultimate Warrior in front of a completely stunned crowd. Rude smartly took his championship and headed for the locker room. But Bobby Heenan, on the other hand, would not be so lucky, further incurring the wrath of an angry Ultimate Warrior. And while the now former Intercontinental Champion would chase the new title holder right out of the arena, Nothing could diminish the huge upset that night at WrestleMania 5, with Ravishing Rick and Bobby the Brain pulling a fast one.
Anyway, so we're just going to go through the Hall of Fame showcase. So we have Cactus Jack and DDP versus the Fabulous Freebirds. Got Freebirds versus the Von Erichs, Ivor versus Jacqueline, Sting versus Ric Flair, Clash of Champions 88, and Sting, NWO Wolfpack versus Bret Hart Halloween Havoc, and Papa Shango versus Godfather Dream Match, the Big Boss Man versus the Big Show. I'm going to end this in a minute, but I find this interesting because I really want to play it. So I'm assuming Rick Rude must be in UK18. Oh, I'm just talking rubbish and is that part of VC unlockable. But I'm pretty sure he got inducted in the Hall of Fame round about this time. So I'm pretty sure I got crowned over PK. Ooh, I didn't do that. No, it must have been 2K16. That 2K16 had a showcase mod, but I do believe Hall of Fame was DLC. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just rolling through. K16 had the best showcase with Boston about it, I think. And then I know about Attitude Era mode and what do you call it? 30 years of WrestleMania one actually listed on the showcase, but realistically it is. You got the Terminator and you got the Legend. Go for the no, he's not bad. I could have sworn he was inducted in the Hall of Fame around about this time. Anyway, I'm waffling now. I'm gonna end the episode now because I've gone over 45 minutes, so it's gonna be a long one. Worked out 21 matches, 3 matches for each, 7 episodes. I'll see you next time.